I think in the programming languages domain, we're certainly seeing already that it's changing the way that people think about how they're going to write and construct their applications, where they spend time. It's forcing us to kind of think through, well, what do we want the future to be, right? What do we want the experience of being a developer to feel like? And then also, like, how do we think about what is the value that developers bring to the organizations that they support as well? And how do we get crisp about what is the value that they want to bring, and also that the organizations are really designing for them to bring. And so, from my perspective, I think what I've seen in my experience is that developers really like to create, they like to innovate, they like to solve problems. And so the more that we can actually use AI to get them to that point where they're always inventing and always kind of creating and solving that next problem, that's really the sweet spot. And I think that's also what the organizations that employ many of these developers want, or founders want as well, is to kind of focus on the code that's really unique to that particular individual, and the business that they're trying to solve, or the organization that they're trying to support. So it's really kind of just getting into that sweet spot. And then the other thing is this question of like focus, right? For developers to really do the creative work and the deep work that they need to do, they actually need to maintain this sense of focus. And I think there's a lot that AI can do to actually get them into that deep domain, whether it's building the context that they need, or it's maintaining some of the cognitive load that they need to actually reason about problems, or it's just getting them started. The equivalent of writer's block exists for programmers as well. And so I think we're certainly seeing that also be an interesting dimension of why people find it to be useful.